Very disappointed in you too. Why are you disappointed in yourself? Why are you disappointed in yourself? It's your game. You know you like it. Switch right over. Kind of sad my Swallow is more powerful than my Guava, which was my starter. Automatic accumulation, that's saw that coming. What say you guys? What do you think? What should I pick? Really? Nobody responds? Nothing? Let's just do a tackle. Wow, that was very important. Let's see if that'll do it. Killed him. Close to is my Zorua that is level 20. Ow. That thing just stomped all over me. That's messed up. Leveled up though. Ooh, I got one of those. Alright, so you can figure it out. Big mistake on your part. This AI is stupid. I'm gonna point that out. So we pull lava back out. That thing knows too. That's bad. Punching this cute little face. So they're all dogs. This guy's retarded. Slim attack does nothing against one attack. Sorry. No matter how bad my accuracy becomes, I'll still be able to punch you in the face. And you're dead. Bye-bye. Dang, right? It was a pleasure. Finally. Oh, this sucks. Lucky. Let's go burn me alive. And now I punch these with this. I can. Do more damage, right? Of course not. Why would I learn such a stupid move? This guy has all ice Pokemon. Luckily I have Zero with Incinerate. I wonder. Guess not. Power, it does no render, but it's either shot. See if I don't die. Quick attack. Ow. Ah, I got you, Devil. I'm not gonna be able to win this, but it's not bad for my hand power. Leveled up once or twice. Something like that. Questionable, guys. I'll be back. Need a bit of money. Doubles Coliseum. Controls are not easy. Shuffle. It's good to know that, you know, you have to the point where I can use by level 6 stuff. Move. Oh my god. Yeah, I want the minimum. No, I don't want to give it a name. Alright, thank you. Let's see. No. No. Oh, last chance, guys. Nope. You see, this is where I get my Zorua at. Swagger's nope. Means I need to go make a transfer in a minute. So this should stop. I'm really trying. I'm gonna use next pattern with a Xbox 360 controller, but still, you know, it's still not fun. Is that a Pokemon? Oh, it's a Pharaoh. Wow, congratulations, asshat. Congratulations. Not that guy. The asshat on the other side, it still bothers me. This is the way it should be. This is how I like it. But you know, it has nothing to do about level why I keep this order this way. But in actuality, I'm thinking about switching Swallow out with Zorua so I can level him up some too. I didn't notice this before. 3 males, 3 females. We're actually going to go do some doubles Coliseum to level up 2 Pokemon at once. Because experience share is expensive on this game, like a lot. Like here, let me show you real quick. This is the rarity shop right here. Talk to the old guy. See? Oh, I was able to buy it. Cool. Yeah, Master Ball. What do I want? Maybe Lucky Egg? I want to see how you are. Controls are so touchy. Give it to my Sphere. Now let's do some grinding. No, not Ranky. Almost wasn't able to get out of the money. Mr. Mime, I got slow. Alright, so I'm at a bit of a disadvantage because bombs is out of the ground. So it's going to attack us against it. Let's see. Dog got hurt. Great, you killed my minnow. Not even a little. Fucking controls. I just fate attacked my swallow. Throw out Hound Hour just in case he dies. I think as much. Smackdown. Yeah, you cheat. Let's get in there. Dun 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 dun. Cool as hell, not really, but I'm playing Pokemon games. Doesn't really matter, does it? Cool. Now I can wreck face. Get him with a wing attack. Owie. Ow. Ow. If only I had a more powerful arctic attack, I would be spark. You're gonna get your nasty tongue off me, bitch. This isn't good. Pretty close. Wow. That's not enough. Yeah, That's good news. Fire rat. You're a pile sleeper. Defense girl. Serious? Very effective. Chip damage. Huh. My Houndour does know. I'm gonna steamroll through here, and then we can go out and search that. He died. That's what a real bird does. Right shot. Yeah. Die. I've learned that unless you press confirm, it just does whatever it wants. Oh, that's bad. Ouch. From what I understand, they barely use elemental moves for some reason. Quick attack. Send that here. Ow. I win. Yash.
Don't worry, I killed it.
No idea what it says. Oh, Diglett. Don't kill me. Ow, I flinched. Well, my Spheal flinched. Oh, it's not broken. Of course I'll say something. The moment I can take that thing off Spheal, the happier I'll be. Die, Snubbo! Ah. So want a Murkrow. See if I can catch it. Guess not. So much for Sandile. Yay! Oh, I forgot I had that water punch. No, I thought Sfield could learn it, because it knows water gun. How stupid. Alright, let's go out exploring the island a little bit. Shall we? Okay, here we are, the transportation station. Ooh, I haven't been to the volcano yet. Let me call somebody really quick.
Yo,
What is going on?
I'm full time.
What's up?
Uh, Watching YouTube videos of rides I've already been on.
You need to see that.
What is that?
Just look.
Yeah, I've got an ad, and it's being a douche. What is? Oh, shit.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Robert, to the call.
Lovely. Oh, Pokemon Island.
Good game.
You're live broadcasting, aren't you?
Quite.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Welcome to the stream.
I should point out two things.
Go for
Number
it.
one, I just recently purchased a motorcycle helmet.
Congratulations.
Yes. Number two, I don't have a mirrored visor for it.
What?
Yeah, I have a separate account on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitter, if you want to call it that. Which you
Not
might
really.
guess. Hey, you know what? I call it that sometimes just because I can't think of a better word.
What does everybody watching have to say? Do they disagree?
Do you have? Oh, wait. Is this live hangout or is this a?
No, this is an actual live stream.
Okay. So I'll get the comments as I see them and refresh. Lovely.
That's if people comment. I don't know if they will or not.
Yeah, believe me, this would have been better as a hangout.
And no. Puts content on the YouTubes for me.
You know, honestly, I don't pay attention to the comments on a video unless there's a reason to look at it.
Ah.
Yeah, remember my last video that kind of went viral?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the comments except for the fact that They all showed up in my email inbox. That was about 5,000 comments in about 3 days.
For some of you that may not know this that's listening, this is Pokesame.
Yo, what up?
That's,
At least warn me next time. Jeez.
hey, I will. Playing the Pokemans, though.
That's awesome. Oh, I miss the Pokemons. Oh, I'm playing. How long has it been, really?
No.
What's the current version?
The what?
What's the current iteration?
I'm not even sure. Like, they went past Black 2, White 2, now they're on X and Y. I don't even know anymore.
I don't either.
I'm just playing
I
this.
remember playing. Let's put it this way. I remember playing Gold, Silver, as of about 2 years ago. But that was a DS version, so obviously updates and other fun stuff.
Yeah. I'm playing
Oh.
Pokemon Island, which is a custom game
Custom
made
what?
out of... No, it's a custom game. It's an all-in-one standalone game made on RPG Creator.
Dude, I have been so out of the RPG game for a while now. Last
I'm
RPG I
enjoying
played.
myself.
Last RPG I played was actually Guild Wars 2,
Huh.
and that was about, if I recall correctly, I believe about 6 months ago.
Ah. Well, I got good news for everybody that's watching. I just bought Devil May Cry, the new version.
Oh my god, Devil May Cry. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. I got something better.
What?
Yeah, I'm willing to bet you haven't heard of a game called No Limits, which was a coaster simulation program. It allowed you to
You're
build
right.
your own rides and then ride them. There's a company called Pandora Entertainment, which did a Kickstarter, if I remember correctly, about 7-8 months ago. Well, their Kickstarter did so well.
Oh, yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to see.
I am in the beta for Theme Park Studio. And this was a second chance beta.
Really?
Yes. Oh my god, is it amazing. Now, granted, it's an early version, so call it version 0.2 or 0.3 at this point, I think.
This Charmander is going to kill my Quilava if I let it.
Oh my. Is it a water type?
Quilava's fire type.
It shouldn't.
And I'm 10 levels above it, but I'm paralyzed, I'm blind, and he keeps hitting me.
Dude, you forget about the badge restriction. Good lord.
The what? You know, there
The
are no...
Pokemon-
there are no badges in this game.
Wait, but it was traded to you, correct?
No. It's a custom game, man.
Oh, good lord. Ugh.
Throw
That
it from
shows
your
you how
ball.
long I've been out of it. It seriously shows you how long I've been out of it. Anyway.
No, it blew up my Pokeball.
Dude, use the Infinite Master Ball cheat. Come on.
Again, custom
Pokemon
game.
101. Yeah. Dude, most emulators, you can find those.
This
No,
isn't
I
an
do it every
emulator. This
single
is
time.
built on RPG Creator.
Yeah, but it still uses memory, right?
Yeah,
So you can find the values in memory.
I could,
And why don't you?
because that's cheating.
And your point is?
I just caught a Charmander with a Pokeball when it broke my Ultra Ball just 3 seconds prior.
Dude, that sounds like whoever created this doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Like, seriously. Pokeballs don't break unless you're stupid enough to try to capture something 20 levels above. And that's being really stupid.
I accidentally named my Charmander Space.
That's actually a good name.
No, it's just one space. There's no name.
You realize I never renamed anything? I've always wanted to try that. Of course, it's better than the missing, though.
Throw out
Issue.
my Zorua.
Oh, boy.
Faint attack.
What does it know? Like, what attacks does it know?
Well, my Zorua?
Yeah.
My Zorua knows Scratch, Pursuit, Incinerate, and Faint Attack. And he just karate chopped it to death.
Why am I not surprised?
Let's see what else I can throw out.
Hold on. Keep it up. What's your opponent?
My what?
What's your opponent?
It's a Machop.
The one thing, and yes, this is a minor gripe, but from the first iteration to the current, most of the general stereotypes of Pokemon carry over from one version to the next.
Yeah,
Most
and what are you getting at?
It's a fighting type, correct?
Correct.
Ground moves are quite effective.
I don't have any ground Pokemon or Pokemon that know ground moves.
You don't have a Pokemon with a dig effect?
No.
What the hell are you doing playing Pokemon, for God's sakes? 99% of my Pokemon know dig, for God's sakes.
And that's why I would destroy you in a battle.
No shit, Sherlock. And yes, I say no shit, Sherlock, for a damn good reason. Because I know they actually fixed that.
What's your favorite Pokemons?
Oh, good lord. Let's see. Last version of Pokemon I had was early DS. Oh boy.
That's so tempting. Do I want the ball? Do I want the item?
Resist it.
Fuck you, item. Ooh, there's a running lady. Random Pokemons.
Dude, you know what? Okay, I gotta point this out.
Go for it.
Just for not ethical reasons, but because the fact that I've been out of the games for so long that
Yeah.
last rumor I heard, and yes, I am calling it a rumor because this is the last piece of information I heard about the Pokemon series, was the Pokédex count was up to over 1,000.
No, it's currently sitting at about 649. Correct me if I'm wrong, but...
You know what? At this point, I could care less.
Pokemons forever. Pokemons forever.
Question.
Answer.
You don't have a job, right?
Not at the current. I did, but...
Yeah, I actually have a job with a surfwear company, whose name shall be not mentioned.
Okay.
However, my boss, and this is the funniest thing I've ever heard,
Uh-huh.
didn't know what Reddit is.
Facepalm?
Yeah. But it was funny. I have since introduced him to it.
Okay.
And yes, I like beer.
Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good, oh yay.
Yes. Very much so.
Ooh, a magnitude 10, ouch.
Wait, a what?
Magnitude 10, it's like an earthquake, but it's not an earthquake.
Speaking of earthquakes,
Yeah?
We had one on Friday last week.
Yeah, it's on the news.
Yeah, and I actually felt it. Like
Yay.
yeah. Okay. People, okay. Anyone watching on the East Coast, first of all, disclaimer: we get them here more often than not. Granted, we haven't had a sizable one, say 4.0 or above, for quite a while, but we do get them. The quake that was measured on the East Coast, believe me, it's... I don't understand it, but you know what? I know how you guys feel. Sometimes it scares the crap out of me. This one, however, was very different.
What is that?
I literally looked up at the ceiling above me. I was like, huh, this is entertaining. No joke. I literally said that. I said, this is entertaining.
Huh.
The difference between this one and the 94 Northridge earthquake, which I did experience at 4:30 in the morning.
So precise and shit.
Don't ask me why I know. Don't ask me why I remember the obscure. I do. I cannot help it. The difference between Northridge and this one, it happened at 9:09 p.m. Friday. Let me give you a date. Hold on. And actually, question: could you turn your microphone down because it's a bit loud for me?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, no problem. What was last Friday? That's good. Yeah. Do I want to know?
Nah, ignore it.
Alright. Friday, March 28th, 2014.
Yeah.
The reason I noticed this one particularly and I didn't react to it was because we only experienced a right to left or left to right movement, depending on how you look at it.
Horizontal?
Yeah. We didn't... most earthquakes that we experience here in Southern California are front to back, left to right, and up and down, which is generally the norm. This one was very different. I only experienced a right to left movement, which caught my attention. Once I figured out it was only a horizontal movement, I actually enjoyed it.
Huh.
Call it a change of pace, if you want.
My swallow is level 28. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. By the way, did you see the Let's Play Pokémon live stream?
Yeah. The one that Twitch played?
Yeah. I saw parts of it, but in GIF form.
It took so long.
Actually, it was a lot shorter than I expected it to be.
It's because a lot of kids went to sleep at night and let people actually do work during the day and did work. You know, the kids would fuck up the game when people were awake during the day, but as soon as it became nighttime, you know, the actual Pokemon players came out and wrecked face.
Hence the term troll. Sounds like classic art of trolling.
Why would you troll?
Because you can.
Fat heat. I've never seen that one. Ooh, a Growlithe.
Ooh, oh, wow, Growlithe. I haven't seen one of those in a while. What? Do you happen to have current artwork?
Huh?
Do you happen to have current artwork for the Growlithe?
Like current artwork, like from the game, the sprite?
Yeah, or either that or a picture of.
Yeah, I'll give it to you in a little bit.
All right, cool. Not
See
sure
if I
how
can
much
catch
longer
this
I'm gonna wait, but I think I can push it a little bit. Just remember, I have to be up at butt crack of dawn.
No, so close too.
Well, let's put it this way: I've got about maybe an hour, hour and a half of leeway at this point.
Huh. Yeah,
Actually,
so,
this has been a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
what?
I've never gone live like this before. It's fun.
Of course it's fun.
Actually, you know what's funny? Actually, I should tell you this. I have a separate channel, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube for what I'm planning to do, and that is get
Keep
a
it in your
motorcycle.
pants.
No, nothing. It's actually I was planning to motovlog about probably 5-6 months from now, but my current plans are over the next several weeks, so probably about 6-8 weeks, get my gear, get my license, buy a motorcycle. That's my plan. Do it the right way, but document the process ahead of time.
What do you mean?
So I've got a YouTube channel, I've got a Facebook page, not necessarily page, but Facebook account and a Twitter account for my motovlogging alias.
Okay. Don't reveal
Now,
it on here. Not until
no,
you're
I
ready.
haven't- Actually, there's something I've noticed.
What?
And in fact, I tested something tonight. As a matter of fact, on my way to school. I've got about 4 weeks and 1 day.
Uh-huh.
My classes are currently 4 days a week, so Monday through Thursday. So for the next 4 weeks, plus 1 day, I will literally wake up, half an hour later, I will go to work. About 4 p.m. Pacific, somewhere around there, plus or minus 20 minutes. I will head to school, and then come back home, do whatever. But once the 4 weeks and 1 day are up, I will be working full-time at the surfboard company that I work for. But
Do they need help?
let's put it this way. They need help in so many different directions, I don't know which way is up.
You know, I can write software, right?
Yeah, except our primary headquarters is based in Australia.
G'day, mate.
Yeah, exactly. No, actually, we're actually planning a major systems upgrade in the next 9 months, I believe. If my math is right. But no, we're already getting some software and hardware in place, so we can make the transition a whole hell of a lot smoother. So we've got the equipment, we just need to figure out how we can make it work for us. And in fact, our headquarters, let's put it this way, we're taking precedent by obtaining the hardware and making it do what we need to do. We're basically, the company I'm working for here in the US is a guinea pig for our Australian headquarters and our subsidiaries around the world to learn from.
Huh.
Yeah. Now, I don't have a direct problem with that, but if there's no documentation of how stuff works, that's where I run into a problem. In fact, that just happened on Monday. So, but yesterday, my boss actually told Australia, he's like, look, you need to tell us how this shit works. And they did. So you know what? Props to them. We now know how it works. We now know how to deal with it. I feel awesome.
So what was it?
Something stupid. Like, seriously stupid.
Like, you're stupid, stupid?
No, like following an I file to the letter.
I think that's beyond the retard.
You know what? I didn't write the software. My boss didn't write the software. Australia wrote the software.
All of Australia?
No. Just our headquarters. And if they had told us that earlier, we could have accounted for it. But we got it corrected. On Tuesday, we got it corrected. It's fixed. We don't have to worry about it at this point. So,
Wow.
yeah. We're good now.
I'm about to lose.
Oh. You know what? You know what? I need to go back and kind of continue further on what I was talking about earlier regarding the theme park simulation software. I alluded to it, and I'm just now realizing it's like, hey, we didn't finish that conversation. But if you don't want to go into it, that's fine.
I don't care.
All right. So the theme park simulation software is based kind of on No Limits, which was a roller coaster ride simulation program. The problem that the developers, Pandora Entertainment, which shout out, those guys are awesome. They've actually done something, even in this beta that I'm in, they've actually got very good software. Now, are there bugs? Absolutely. It's a beta. Expect it. If you don't, you're deluding yourself. Now, it released on Steam, by the way, as an early access beta about, if I'm recalling correctly, about 3 weeks ago. So if you're a member of Steam, you can gain access to the beta. Yes, money is required, but it is actually worth the price of admission. From what I've seen from initial release to a first week update, which is stupid rare. When I say stupid rare, I mean it never happens. There was a patch released the first week of the open beta. How many companies do you know release a patch in the first week of a beta?
It depends on how severe the problem is.
Well, that's the thing. There were several different problems. I'm actually, I do have access to the bug reports, but most of them were actually fairly minor. It was just little preference kind of issues. There were a couple occasional showstoppers, but not very many. I'd say probably about 4 or 5 showstoppers. And the first week patch actually fixed, I believe, 4 of them.
Okay, this guy's retarded. He had an A-palm and he baton passed to a Turtwig when I had a lava out using a flame wheel.
Guy's a douchebag, come on.
Yeah, pass to a grass type when I'm using a very powerful fire move. Yeah, that makes sense.
Says the moron. Anyway, how many companies do you know that release a patch in beta the first week?
EA, Adobe.
Yeah, EA is incompetent. Come on, be serious. Believe me, I've seen their betas. They are the most incompetent bunch I have ever seen. And I've actually developed software, for God's sakes. Question, what was the other one?
Adobe.
Adobe actually does pay attention to their developer betas. I will
They
give them
try
that.
to.
No, they do. They do. Sometimes they don't get it right, which, believe me, software development does happen. But I actually have the Creative Cloud suite. Not the entire suite, just Premiere, Photoshop, Lightroom. I guess that's about it. Let me double check. Yes, I am running on Windows 8.1. Yes, I do believe it sucks without the start menu replacement, which I can't remember off the top of my head. But as soon as I find it, I will state it and say go download it. However, I just remembered, and don't ask me why I remember obscure bullshit.
I'm using VI Start on my Windows 8.1.
I think I'm using Classic Shell, if I recall correctly, but I could.
Oh god, Classic Shell. Blech.
Actually, no, it looks like Windows 7. It seriously does. It's one of the rare few that looks like Windows 7.
That's
However,
that's why I prefer what I got.
However, there was news, I believe, today that Microsoft is going to bring back the start menu to Windows 8.2, I believe. They didn't specifically state version number, but I believe the next upgrade will bring back the start menu.
I'm sorry, they lost me already.
You know what? They would have lost me a few years ago if they had prevented Classic Shell from being installed, but they didn't. They let me make the choice.
For all you out there that want to actually do some really good fanciness on your Windows 8, doesn't matter which version, you can get true transparency. It's normally an XP app if you run it as compatibility under XP Service Pack 3. There is a 32-bit and a 64-bit build that allows you to give arrow to your Windows 8.
Oh. Okay. Okay. First of all, props to for Windows Arrow. It was a great idea. It really was.
It was.
I love it. I love it on a system that can handle it.
Like mine.
Yeah. My work machine. And actually, this could be a completely different problem. I don't know. At this point, I haven't figured it out. But I was hired back in November, the middle of November last year, at the company I work for. The laptop I was given was an HP. Actually, hold on 1 second. I can tell you the model.
Comic book man gets up and gets the stuff.
No, not worst laptop ever. It's actually halfway decent when it works like it's supposed to. Let's see what we got here. Alright, here we go. Wow, there's a lot more space in here than I thought there was. Okay. HP ProBook 4540S. When I initially obtained this laptop from my boss, this thing was smooth as silk. Like, seriously. Smooth, fast, reliable. Within the last month. Yeah, no. Normally, I normally hate HP. Anything. HP doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
Although neither does Dell. Dell can really sit a dick, in my opinion.
They can sit down and rotate.
Do you know why I say that, honestly? I honestly say that for one reason and one reason only. The Dell Dimension... the Dell Dimension I have sitting at my feet on the right that I don't have hooked up right now. With a fucking BTX motherboard. Fuck you, Dell. Fuck you.
Wait a minute. BTX?
Yeah.
When the hell did they change over that shit?
A long time ago. 90% of Dell Dimensions use BTX.
How much you want to bet this was after the dude, you're getting a Dell? Actually, I have one of Bride, but I'll bring that up.
It's so...
It's not related to HP or Dell. It's actually the mechanical keyboard I got around Christmas. That's a whole other topic.
You know, I will give Dell props on one thing and one thing only. Their cases do look really nice.
Oh no, the outer shells for Dell computers are actually quite beautiful. I like the look. I like the style. That is nice. What they put inside of it is absolute shite.
BTX motherboard.
Exactly.
You know, I will say one thing though.
Which is why I actually custom built my last computer.
Well, yeah, that's
Because
what
I
I
don't
did with this
trust
one.
rebuild anymore.
That's what I've got with this one. This one's water cooled and everything.
You know what? Mine isn't. But I have an SSD as the primary, and I've got about, oh boy, last check, I think I have somewhere close to 7 terabytes of storage space.
Huh.
Yeah, and I've changed a couple of drives out over the years.
You know, I always take recycled stuff, so if you ever want to throw me something, just let me know.
You know what? If it still works and doesn't throw an error, I'll send it to you.
Even if it throws an error, just send it to me.
Actually, no. Actually, the graphics card in my computer right now, if I recall correctly, it is an AMD Sapphire. Oh boy, I gotta look this up, because now I'm blanking on it. Jeez, I would have known this about 2 months ago. I gotta remember. Jesus Christ, what do I have in my system? Don't you hate it when you can't remember what you built?
No, because I remember.
Oh, Jesus, that just reminded me. No, actually, hold on. Side topic.
No,
Total aside.
Yeah,
No, total aside.
Okay.
Buddy of mine at school asked me if I built
Yeah.
computers.
Okay.
I built the one I'm currently on right now. So I know enough to build them.
Yeah.
But what I got from the guy was that the computer being built, or that was being wanted to be built, was for an audio recording studio.
Uh-huh.
And so I told him, I said, well, I don't have experience in audio studio equipment, but I can build a computer. What do I got? Hold on.
You just need some mixers.
Here we go. Yeah, I've got one. Behringer Xenix 1204, for God's sakes, and I still remember that. Don't ask me why. Okay, the graphics card I have is an AMD Radeon Sapphire HD 6850. And this thing is still kicking ass today.
Yeah, I have a 5990 sitting in a box somewhere that I'd love to use, but I burnt the card.
Ooh! Physically, electrically, or you
Oh,
literally
no,
set it on fire? On fire.
No,
Sorry.
it does not like to play Flash. It doesn't like to have a big load because I burnt the card. Like, I can't put a load on it. As soon as I put a load on it, the PCB flexes and it disconnects the graphical processing unit, and yeah, then it resets the computer.
You know what the sad thing about the card I have in my system?
What's that?
I have overclocked it
Uh-huh.
by about 5%.
That's
It
it?
handled it. Well, I mean, it's still got stock cooler, so I'm not going to push it.
Yeah, you see, I still have stock cooler and mine's really far overclocked.
Well, here's the thing. I asked how far I could safely overclock, and the general consensus
Uh-huh.
was about 10%. So I did.
See.
I did a bit of math. Yes, I can math.
I don't
And
believe
so I
you.
figured that was maybe 10 to 11, maybe 12 megahertz over. I never pushed it farther than that. But I know this card can actually do about 30 megahertz over stock.
Huh.
The problem I ran into was that at about 9 megahertz over, roughly, This is, and granted, this is my own testing. This is not scientific. This is not proven. At about 9 megahertz over, I started running into severe stability issues. But this thing is running on Windows 8.1. On top of that, I have my my CPU is a AMD FX 4100 quad core running, I believe, at about 3.2 gigahertz, which I bought in this entire computer. I bought in early October 2012, and it's still kicking ass in games that even today require something more advanced than those. Theme Park Studio is one of them. It actually, the minimum requirements are for a card that was developed, yes, last year, and yet I can edit, design, and render for a card, a graphics card, CPU, memory, which is only at 12 gigabytes of memory, because I gave a stick to my sister as a goodwill gesture, and I still get 60 frames per second.
What game? What games?
Theme Park Studio.
Ah.
It requires the minimum requirements, literally, for that game require a graphics card that was manufactured in the last year, CPU manufactured in the last year, about minimum 8 gigabytes, but it can deal with 12. So I call the minimum 12 gigabytes of memory, RAM. And his butter smooth.
I'd
Which
so
means-
wreck that game.
No, dude, you can't. I know guys that run this thing on servers, like actual physical servers that have 2 CPUs, 3 CPUs, 4 CPUs, for God's sakes. You know, up to 64 gigabytes of RAM and a piece of shit graphics card on a server, which is on board. And it runs better than it does on my system. I've seen it. But the other thing I do, the honest other thing I do, is I look at the bug reports. And I look at what their system is. I go, okay, it's close to my system. It's not as far off from my system, so I can't try to reproduce it. But I actually try to reproduce bugs. Because the more people that see the bugs, the better the information can be. I mean, I've got a few bugs in this program that are acknowledged, but haven't been reproduced. There was one, however, that was actually related to a system setting in the game, which I could reproduce every single time. But I can reproduce it, and that's the key. If somebody else can reproduce, and in fact, I in my bug report, I told them specifically where it could be reproduced and what setting caused it, which I should probably double check on, but I think somebody has reproduced it. Oh, 7750 is good. I like them. Is it a reference card? That's a non-reference card. Oh, You got better than what I got, but you know what? This thing still kicks ass. A 3 slot, huh? Yeah, mine's a 2. Hey, listen, I got to take a quick break for biologic.
Ah,
I have to use the bathroom. Come on. Bio break.
then go.
I'll be right back in a minute. Well, actually, no. Call that 3 minutes because I'll smoke a cigarette. And oh, saw the rear left.
Smoking
Lovely.
is bad, okay?
No shit, Sherlock. And yes, keep digging, Watson. Fill the gap. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
All right. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, my hand hour's dead. And pull out my last one, a Swallow, which is probably going to do pretty bad considering its Pokemons are ice. I am faster though. But I don't think that'll work on all of them. You know, I have a water Pokemon, I have electricity, flying. I got almost all my bases covered. Maybe, I need something. Maybe I'll find something in here. Maybe I'll get that Onyx. No, actually, you know, I got a decent idea. I'm gonna go see if I can catch something better. I like how they just bordered the thing with yeah, buildings. You can't actually leave through here. It's stupid. least. I haven't been to the forest yet. I've been to the den. I haven't been to the plains or the tunnel. Let's go! Have I been here? Doesn't matter, I guess. Not really strong. Leon. Maybe if I can get like a Bulbasaur or something. Ooh, a Farfetch'd. If this quick attack doesn't kill it, I'll catch it. Oops. Smear goal. Nope. Every couple of steps. I'm dumb. That's all I ever got out of here. Oh, they're really packing the Pokemons on. Oh. No. Maybe in the forest I can get, like, better Pokemon. Maybe I can get my, Murkrow.
Yo.
What's up?
Hey, question. You get any motorcycle questions?
Do I have any motorcycle questions?
Well, no. During this live stream, were there any questions asked about motorcycles, either licensing, gear, or otherwise?
Not that I can see, although I'm not really checking.
Okay, well, I'd like to cover a few things on that particular topic, if we can do it.
I don't...
Well, there's actually a specific reason. I am trying to obtain my motorcycle license in a very specific way, and it's in fact a way I would like to recommend, if that is allowed. And there's actually a couple of acronyms that actually do apply. Go ahead, double check, just see where it's going.
Oh no, it's a Zigzagoon.
Well, okay. What is the question?
Oh, there were no questions.
Well, okay. Then how about this? Guys, if you have a question about motorcycles or video games or any topic in between, go ahead and ask it. Post a comment. And have Android relay it to me. And I will try my best to answer.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Yeah. Good reasons as any.
I muted him? No, I won't.
So first explanation kind of why I worded it the way I did. To be honest, I'm trying to actually go after my motorcycle license first. But before I do, I want to get the gear.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a term in motorcycling or in motorcycling / motovlogging, which states that you should have all the gear all the time. ATG, ATT, which is the acronym. All the gear, all the time. I wholeheartedly stand behind that. And so I want to get my gear first, then go after my license, then get my bike.
I wonder how many people actually ride.
You'd be surprised. Actually, on my motovlogging channel, I guess. Well, I have a motovlogging channel set up, ready to go. I follow about 22 individuals that actually do motorcycle video logging. There's actually a few in the Southern California area. Most notable, Baker X Derek.
Oh, that is
Funny guy. Sorry, go ahead.
I found a really good Pokemon I'd love to have on my team.
What is it?
Mischievous.
Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. Who doesn't have that in their collection?
Me?
Alright.
Yet?
Yeah. But here's the thing. The reason I follow all the gear all the time, acronym / thought process / whatever, is because throughout the United States, and it's entirely possible there are people outside of the United States.
Don't die. Oh, yes.
You got it.
Yay, I think.
Woot. Anyway, my thought process is okay.
Gotcha, biatch.
Good job, bro. At least it's not an Abra.
No.
Andy Hoozle. Moving on. My thought process behind trying to obtain a motorcycle. In the United States, and if there's anyone outside the United States, take a look at Reddit /r/motorcycles. It's an excellent resource, and there are a lot of guys, a lot of people actually, that will help you get started.
His Pokemon's evolved. Oh, he's got 6 of them. Ooh, a Metapod. I'm so worried. Flame Wheel.
Let me guess. Solely attack is Pardon.
Huh?
Metapod, come on. His only attack is Pardon.
Wormpole.
Oh boy.
Oh, Whirlpeed. Excuse me.
Ooh. Okay, that's different.
Same thing. Get burned. He's a bug catcher. I have a fire type. This guy's stupid.
And you wonder why I don't play.
Oh no, the game's good. I like the game.
No, it became stupid obvious on how to beat them. Any Hoozle. Hopefully we can
Mash
move
the A
back to
button.
topic. But
Mash the A button. Mash the A button.
That's a standard attack in any Game Boy game. Come on.
Yeah, but this isn't Game Boy. This is PC, man.
So the controls are the same.
No, they're not. I actually mapped it to my X-Pro controller.
And yet, it closely follows a Game Boy system.
Yeah,
My Xbox controller can do the same thing.
it's actually C is the A button, X is the B button, Z runs. So I've got A doing the C, B doing the X, and
Yeah,
right
no matter
next to
how
the-
they update it, it's pretty much the same control setup from Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green.
This isn't an
Actually,
official
Red, Blue, and
game.
Yellow.
This isn't an official game. It's made through RPG Maker. You can
Yeah,
find it on
most
Steam.
RPGs tend to follow a convention.
Find RPG Maker on Steam.
Last thing I need at the moment.
No.
Anyway,
Another
moving back to the
Zigzagoon.
topic. Where was I?
You were talking about your tight leather pants.
No, because I didn't mention pants.
Do you have
Oh,
tight leather pants?
No. However, hold on. The way I'm attacking the problem of cost is over several paychecks. That's right. No. Yes. And believe me, actually, you know what? That's actually a good point. Leather is good. When it comes to motorcycles, leather is good. Leather will save your butt from road crash.
That's if you fall a lot.
Let me ask you this.
Yep.
There are people in the motorcycle community that have never crashed in about 30, 40 years, and yet they still wear all the gear all the time.
Yeah.
So that begs the question, how dangerous is a motorcycle?
Well, it depends on the environment and how cautious the rider is.
Yes to the second, but no to the first. And I'm actually going to explain why. You can be the most absolutely cautious rider. In fact, me personally, I'm not going to pull a wheelie unless I'm on a track.
Papa Wheelie, man!
Yeah, no. Not going to happen on the street. However, the axiom that I use to explain the dangerousness of a motorcycle is it's only as dangerous as you make it.
Well, the environment does have a lot of things to do with it. Like, if you got a car that isn't
Absolutely.
looking where it's going and decides to hit you, you're dead.
Not entirely. And the reason I say not entirely is that's what's called a smidsy. Sorry, mate, I didn't see you. Hence the term. Here's the thing. One skill of a motorcycle rider is learning to anticipate what other drivers are doing. And in fact, many of the motovloggers I follow, I actually study from. Because they are able to see ahead of time that somebody's going to do something stupid. Like change lanes without signaling.
Ooh, a
So-
Foongus. That's
What?
original.
Fungus?
Yeah.
Where have I heard that before?
It's growing on your toes, man.
Ah, fungus. But here's the thing. The most
This
common
makes me
argument.
want to play mine derp. Who's with me, people? Who wants to see mine derp?
I don't, because I don't play it. I don't get it.
Minecraft is the shit.
And yet I still don't understand it. And yet I have the mind to read programming. That must explain a lot.
So you're lacking in the department.
Let's put it this way. I can read software code. I just can't write it. I can't program my way out of a paper bag.
Yeah.
Although that seems to be a bit more common nowadays.
Yeah, it is.
Sad. It really is.
If only more people were as educated as I was.
Oh, well, no, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've got some technical knowledge, but not so far as programming, but I do know how... Let's put it this way. I've been in an IT class for about the last... Got 4 weeks on a day left. So about 6 modules, all 5 weeks long, plus a week and 3 days, I think.
For programming?
Well, not for programming specifically, but for IT, and yet I got hired doing IT. Official title is Help Desk Consult or Help Desk Coordinator, and yet I'm actually a systems administrator because I touch pretty much every system that we have in our company.
You know what's funny about that?
What, the fact that I don't get paid for my actual title?
No, that you did all that work, you're learning all this stuff, right?
And yet I've been working with computers for 24 years.
And I can program without even thinking about it.
No, you know what the really sad part is?
What?
Like the honest sad part? I've been working with computers for 24 years. And most of what I do is what I've studied by myself for 24 years.
Right.
Much of, I mean, granted, there's a few things that I didn't know up until about a year ago. But much of what I do is stuff I've studied over the last 24 years. And I'm 29. Figure that one out.
I'm younger than you as well.
No shit, and I feel like an old guy. Much of what I do, honestly, is this doesn't work. Can you help me fix it? You need to do this.
Or the most accredited, have you tried turning it off and on again?
Hallelujah, someone knows something.
Somebody here watches the IT crowd.
Seriously, that is 90% of what I do. That really is 90% of what I do. Now, occasionally, we do run into the odd use case scenario. That's occasional. It does happen.
I really bricked something. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Do you read Tales from Tech Support?
No.
You should. Much of what we just discussed is in there.
Really?
Yes, Reddit. Learn to love it.
I'm not a Reddit fan.
You don't have to be. Because much of what they've gone over, we've dealt with in the last 30 years. Including, have you tried turning it off and back on?
Or the famous, wah.
That one's actually not so common. At least for me.
Now I get a lot of people like that call me for help sometimes, and they're like, "It's not working, it's not working," and I'll be like, "Well, you got to do this."
Yeah, I get that a lot.
And then they're like,
However,
"Well, I tried
actually,
that and it's not working." And
No,
then I get over there and then I do it. And they're like, "I didn't do it like that."
Yo, you know my answer to that? It says, I already tried that. It's like, did you actually shut it down and restart it? 99% of the time, they didn't. First rule of tech support, don't trust the user.
Pretty much.
You know what? The funny thing is, several of the users in my company, I actually do trust because that's the first thing they try. Turn it off, turn it back on. And you know what? I applaud them for it. They're at least trying. Occasionally, some of the stuff that we have, because it's custom built, even me and my boss don't. But just last week, I learned how to look up several different color patterns for items we sell. I just found this out last week. And I've been working there since November 15th last year. So, I mean, you know, we don't know half the systems we have. I mean, we know basics. We know how to do simple stuff. But we don't know how to do what our people actually do. And here's the kicker. Like, seriously, the kicker. My boss's boss is the chief financial officer for my company. That should tell you about 2/3 of what you need to know.
Right.
Yeah. See where I'm going?
Quite.
Yeah. We have no CTO. Heck, most of our C blanco. Actually, oh, I wonder if I should relay it. I think I can. Let's put it this way. One of our C blancos said that email should be used for communication of fact.
Right.
Let that sink in for a second. Let it sink in. Yet, this is just a couple of years ago. What is email used today for? Communication.
Pretty much.
Why would someone who knows something about technology, even at a basic level, say that email should only be used for communication of fact? When there are emails that go out and can be proven false, i.e. Nigerian 419 scams. Actually, in this case, the reverse is true. This guy doesn't know shit about how technology actually works. I wish I could. Let's put it this way. This guy is our CEO. You see where the problem is? Exactly. Now, there may be someone listening tonight who may know what I'm talking about. I specifically avoided names. I specifically avoided descriptions. You know what? This is how it's been relayed to me. Through my boss. And my boss is actually a really cool guy. I love him. I respect him. You know, I'm going through the same pains he is.
I really do think he loves him too much.
Audio drop out there for a second?
A little bit.
Yeah, but okay. Let's redo that. But basically, what I said, I'll say what I said before. I mean, I respect my boss. He understands the problems we're going through, and he knows basically the crap I have to translate for the end user. You know what? Let's put it this way. Oh, I don't want to say bless you because that sounds too religious, but yes, that's what I was looking for. And yes, I do have a problem with the religion. I'm a Buddhist. But for me, Buddhism is not so much a religion, it's just a way of thinking. And I'm going to leave it there. If anyone on this stream has a problem with that, actually, you know what? I'm going to do something bold. Alright, okay. If anyone has a problem with that, what I just said, go ahead and send it to, and I'm going to use phonetic alphabet here, so translate it over, take your time. Paul, Oscar, Kilo, Echo, Paul, Oscar, November,